Actually tastes a little bit like Corona. How's it, guys? Welcome to sunny South Africa, Cape Town. We are still here. You can see there's the mountain in the background. And if you noticed behind me, there was a sign, sorry, I'm standing in the road, for SAB, which is the South African breweries. We're at the Newlands Brewery. I think it might have been the first one, I'm not sure. But we're gonna find out today because we are coming to one of these. Newlands Brewery Tour. I have wanted to do this for so long, and if you look through there, through the gap, you can see my sister and Ian and some of Sonia's friends as well. Give us a wave. She's waving. She organized it because she's also wanted to come forever, so she made a booking. We've got a bunch of people involved, and yeah, this has been right around the corner from our flat. Newlands Brewery is iconic. How's it? We didn't drive. Shh. How's it?
How's it?
How's it?
Ready to taste some beer?
Yes, that's what this is all about. And learning. Learning and beer.
Education and beer.
So for those of you who don't know, we already know,
Yes,
don't we?
We know him.
Charles Glass, or Chuck as we like to call him, is the inventor of Castle Lager. Newlands Brewery is the oldest brewery in Africa, but we call it home. Don't
Pretty
we?
sure Charles Glass is a fictional character, actually, developed by marketing personnel.
Oh really? That's
I could be
clever.
wrong.
That's clever. I did actually make a fictional Facebook profile once called Chuck Glass.
Here we go.
And then we invited all the people in the grades below us at school and tried to fake that we were a new student.
How'd that go?
We got like half the grade. Yeah, it was good.
It's very porridgey.
You know what they say?
Yeah, I can smell it.
Chuck Glass and stone houses.
That is what they say.
You two should not spend time together.
Not quite like the one in Belgium, but you've got a little beer wall here. You can see the old Castle Lager tins. You can check out Kaptein's Lager, Lion Lager, that's also old and goldie. Alan Donald, Benefit here, 1999. Sure. I don't know, have a look and see if you recognize any of your local beer brands. Hemp beer? So for anyone who decides to come and do this on your holidays here, or if you're South African and you want to come, note that you cannot wear open-toed shoes or high heels or anything, so you have to have flat shoes. If you don't have, then they've got some here, ladies, men's, socks, everything, but just bring your own. Then you get to put on a high-vis jacket, use handrails, no cell phone use while walking. Oh, that might be an issue. Safety goggles, earpieces, and a lanyard. Before the tour starts, we have a quick five-a-side game. Orange vest versus green vest, the guys in the background. We're gonna win. Oh, you look so cute in your safety glasses. Very important, guys, safety first. This is a functional production house. Yeah, prod house, that's what they call it in the industry. It's a type of music, prod house. We've got the everything, we've got the earpieces. See, that's why you gotta wear the safety
Look at your eyebrow.
What? Oh my god. Yeah, guys, the eyebrow hair is back, by the way.
He was like stuck under there.
I saw. Don't pull him out. You guys remember the eyebrow hair? That, check it. Sav, I'm trying to show them and you're getting your paw in the way. Look at him. Look how long he is. Yo, that's actually so long. To whoever commented, last time I pointed him out saying that they couldn't focus on the rest of the video because of the eyebrow hair. I apologize.
Look how long it is.
As part of the tour, you get 2 tokens for beer afterwards. They don't actually serve beer on the site because the amount that they produce inhibits them from having a liquor license. Apparently, that's what the guy was saying. So you get 2 tokens, and how much is it? 100 Rand. But with the Entertainer app, you get 2 for 1. Excuse me.
You know what's interesting?
Tell me.
Is that when we went to the Carlsberg factory, we could still buy alcohol there. Oh, but that's a different country.
Yeah.
So it might be a different thing.
Yeah.
Can
But
you
that
read
is
this
interesting.
From the blog?
No.
From the blog, not a blog.
Yeah. Your mouth autocorrected there. 455 million liters of beer. Jeez, and you still have to get 200 million liters just in the Western Cape. Jeez. Give it to me straight, Doc. How's my heart? Okay, we already got a quick lesson. This is the Marendal Brewery. This is a gravity-based brewery thing where they basically you get all the materials to the top and then you put everything into a pot and then it stills and whatever and drops down and just use gravity to do the work. But I think that's the tasting room. But this one is the oldest part of the brewery and Lion Lager is the oldest.
I wonder what the marketing blunder was.
I also want to know what the marketing blunder. Yeah, so you guys might not have seen it, but the guide said that there was a marketing blunder with Lion Lager in the 1990s. So they pulled it from the market. Must have been really bad. What? It smells, eh? Sav is pumped on the smell in here. Check down there. You can see them cleaning out, obviously, the fermentation tanks. Here we've got the tops of all the things. You've got the Lauterton, you've got the underback, what? And then here you've got the Jamaicans' favorite one, the Mashtun. It's quite noisy in here, but some fun facts that we just learned. In these tanks, some of them are bigger than others, but he said that for one of them, with the volume that they hold, if you wanted to drink all of the beer in that one tank, you would have to have about 2 quarts a day for approximately 486 years. 482 years. So it's a lot of beer. Here's a little map of the production line. Something that was interesting that I found, you've got this here, step 2, the decrowner, and that basically just takes the caps or the crowns, which are these, off of the returned bottles, because in the Newlands plant they do a lot of the returnable bottles, so they obviously have to remove any caps that people have put back on. But Andile was saying that they actually prefer that because it protects the lip of the bottle from any chip damage or anything, so that's pretty cool. Fact, one of the ways that you can tell if your beer was made here is underneath the best before date there's a serial number, and if the serial number starts with a J, you know it was here, and the number that follows that tells you which line it came off. So the one that we were checking out now was line 2, which is the dedicated 750ml returnable bottles, or the quartz bottles. So if your serial number on your quartz starts with J2, then it just came off of that line right there. How cool is that? It's so interesting. It's such a huge operation. Okay? Well, he just wanted to sanitize his. I don't think we needed to, but I didn't sanitize mine because I didn't touch nothing dirty. Oh my god. 21st.
That warehouse from Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah, literally. All the gold. All the gold coins. Jeez. So they said they do about 90 trucks a day here in the off-peak, and then peak season they do 110. And if you were to stack, did he say if you were to stack all the trucks on top of each other?
He said the trucks, yeah.
10 times taller? Did he say 10 times taller?
I missed it, I just know taller.
Which is definitely taller than Table Mountain, yeah.
I think it's 1,100 meters.
Yeah. There it is, right there. Well, that's the side of it. This case here was just one man's collection that his wife and daughter had to bring to SAB because he left it to them in his will. And you can see all the old cans and stuff that he's got. Check all these ladies. Karen, Trish. Yeah. So great. And then check here. I showed you guys, they did the sports things. And this guy obviously got the whole player series. So here's the little heritage thing. You can see the different Lion lagers. So this was the marketing snafu, was this right here. The blue and silver. They changed it because they were competing with Castle Lager in direct competition, and then they lost the whole market because they changed it, and then, yeah. Now we are talking, we're doing a proper tasting here. We've got some footy on. We've got Castle Light. I knew that. The light stands for low internal energy. That's why it smelled like that. Yeah, I knew that.
Well, you never said it before.
Not to you. We've got the black label. We've got Newlands Spring, Flying Fish, Castle Milk Stout. So I asked the question, are there any South African beers that come in clear bottles? Because there was a thing about Castle Light was actually came out first in 1994, and it then turned into a premium beer, and then the premium beer is sold in a green bottle, and the only difference is appearance. There's no cost difference, but people are more willing to pay for a premium beer in the green bottles, or they're willing to pay more for beers in green bottles rather than brown bottles. So I asked about clear bottles, and this is the only one, so I just wanted to taste it because I got the tokens. So actually tastes a little bit like Corona. this is the bar at the end of the tour. As you can see, you can choose between pretty much any of the drinks that they make. I didn't see that they changed the branding of Brutal Fruit. It used to look like that, and now it looks like this. That's a wrap on the beer tour. The little pub vibe where you do the tasting is in the Malt House, although I don't think they're doing any. Another cool thing, if you see here, there is a horse carriage, and there's another one here. On the first Friday of every month, they do their beer delivery to places like Forries, Barristers, where I went for lunch with Nicole and Cam the other day. They've got the beer delivery by horse-drawn carriage, and apparently if you're there when the carriage arrives, you get a free beer. That's what Ian was saying, so we'll have to do that another day. So if you check through there, they've got the lawns, and they are building a new silo. I asked Andile, who was our tour guide, and he said that they had to build the silo on the lawns, and then what they're going to do is the same sort of thing that they did in the Heritage Building, where they remove a wall and then move the silo in. So that's what they're doing. They're just building it on the lawns, and then said the pussycat. We're coming up to this little centre here. There is a Greek restaurant called Mykonos. Yeah, that's the one. Mykonos, and we are going to come try it out because
global Greek restaurants across the world. Easiest thing to call it.
Definitely not a unique Greek restaurant name, but we're going to come try it out because it's just around the corner from us and it's new. It used to be an El Burro Mexican restaurant where my mom and I came once. Did you and I ever come to El Burro?
Yeah, we came for a lunch special.
Did I film it?
I don't know.
I don't think so. Alright, let's go. Right next to Mykonos is the Creamery, which you guys obviously know quite well, and the flavours of the day are pretty good flavours. Here we go. It looks like they've got space. Great. Mykonos, grilled calamari and chorizo, veg moussaka, stuffed calamari with feta, lamb shawarma. We have just gone with some mezze. What did we get, Sab? We got hummus. Did we get dolmade? No. We got spanakopita. We should have got olives, but we didn't. We got calamari. We got chicken skewers. And then we went for some home-baked pita bread and hot chips. And then if we're still hungry after that, we'll get some more. That's the best part about mezze, isn't it? Sav is very hungry. I also got myself a starter of a Castle Light that was produced most likely in the old factory that we just took a tour of.
Yeah, most likely.
Cool, eh?
It's very cool.
And your water came from a tap locally. We've got the fresh pita breads with a piece missing because someone is very hungry. We've got the calamari, we've got the spanakopita that look absolutely delicious. We've got the chicken skewers, we've got the hummus with some black sesame, some white sesame, lemons, all the things, and then the chips are coming as well. Restaurant review, quickly, from what you've tried so far.
Yum.
Yum. Oh, the Greek island of Yamos.
Yum.
Yamos. Sab did not sell it nearly enough. The hummus alone, so good. I'm going to try everything else. We'll give you a proper review afterwards. Chips just arrived. Yes, with the herbs on them. Mediterranean herb. Mykonos restaurant review.
Yeah, it's good.
It was really good. The hummus was really good. The homemade pita bread was delicious. The chicken kebabs were really good. Tender, juicy. That's exactly what they said. The frites were good. It's chips for those of you who don't speak French. We've just arrived at my parents' after a quick chill session at home. What did we watch? Sav's favourite TV show in the whole wide world. She has the DVD box set and we're actually watching the DVDs. Do you guys know what DVDs are? Because I've almost forgotten. It's a really good show though. But also, I filmed this on my Insta story the other day. How beautiful are these flowers? Spring is properly here and in Sav's chest, as you can hear there. But yeah, beautiful. We are coming for dinner because I filmed the video about my dad making bigos. Why is it so red? I filmed the video about my dad making bigos, which is a traditional Polish stew. And tonight we're eating it. We've got Ant, my friend Ant, and his parents are over because my dad's also making flaki, which is another Polish thing that Sav loves. Krótce, folks, what happened?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Everything alright?
Everything's fine?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We need to...
Look at the biggest.
Okay, yeah, well that's what I was going to say. We need to film the last bit of... Voila.
Yep.
This is the Bigos, finally, after 3+ weeks? 4+ weeks?
Yep.
There we go. Bigos. What are you making on the side here?
Trippa alla Porto.
I remember it looking different.
Well, you don't remember.
I remember it being more orange.
I can add something.
Nachos, yeah, get some nachos, yeah. Do you have some fresh bread going?
Yeah, I've got the fresh bread which I baked. It's there.
It's already out. Ah, okay. There we go.
Thank you, small love.
I've had the honors of slicing the bread. I've made it look beautiful in there. We'll tuck that away, hide that logo there, and laid down the vodka glasses or shot glasses. I believe the vodka has been kept, or it should be kept, especially in South Africa. There we go. Our vodka of choice at the moment is Zhuborovka. Bison grass vodka. There's a whole story behind it. I'll let my dad tell it. Well, let Ant taste. Yeah, no, but I mean, let Ant taste the. Yeah. He doesn't want to know what it is. So Ant is about to try tripe or tripa or flaky for the first time. Yeah, there's chorizo in there, butter beans.
And now you came right.
No, I came right.
It's probably hot. Make sure you didn't only get beans in there. You're like, tastes like beans.
No, it's butter beans. I don't know what you're talking about.
Butter beans is lovely.
No, this is really good. What
It's
is
good.
it?
So you like
Tripe is the meat-looking stuff.
No, so the meat-looking stuff is actually gammon or game. Yeah,
That's the tripe there.
yeah. The stuff that looks a little bit like calamari.
So I'm guessing it's like
Bajoram and
either
different spices. I love this one.
it's fatty, but it seems like it's some kind of no, not mussel.
Eat it.
So do you want to know what it is? Specifically, tripe. Oh, he's eating it and he's enjoying
Yeah,
it.
I'm enjoying it. Tell me, you can
It's
tell me.
stomach.
Story time.
In a
Story
medieval times. I mean, what?
Medieval.
Medieval
Excuse me.
Yeah.
times. They were hunting in the autumn.
I'm gonna have one of
Is it
these
yours or your
pastis de
mother's?
nata, a little Portuguese delicacy with the strawberry on top. Alright guys, we just got back home and we've had a couple of vodkas. Well, I've had a couple of vodkas. We dropped Ant off at JP's house, which is the place we were looking after that I don't think I showed you guys because I didn't vlog a single thing there. So that's just how that week went.